Hi, it's Ruth Hamilton here, and thanks for watching. I'm making a video today with the Dovecraft Happy You collection. Lots of bits and pieces of it here, and one of the first edition die sets here at Nesting Hearts. So let's get started. First of all, I've cut a 15 by 15 centimeter square of white card, and then a 14.5 by 14.5 square of pattern paper. I'm going to stick that on top, and then we'll make the easel part to go on top. Slightly different because the easel card is not the actual base itself. This time it's going to sit on top of a flat base. The heart dies are slightly smaller, and this looks perfect for, so there you are, just a flat base. And then I've got a 13 by 13 folded piece of white card here, and I'm going to use the biggest die in this set. And to make the easel part of this, I'm going to just put the top of the fold slightly over the top of the card, just slightly below the top of the die, so that you can see there the slight little bit sticking off the top. Hold that in place with masking tape and run it through the die machine, and the piece that's left there will hold the two pieces of card together. There we are. And through the machine. Just put it through a couple of times just to make sure you've got it, because there's quite a lot of detail around the top of the heart, and the card is double thickness as well, so you just want to be sure you've got it through. You can check. Yeah, it's all cut. So I'll just lift it out. There. Now, what we need is take this off and show you how that easel part comes. Okay, so whenever you open this double bit up, it's still attached by some of these pieces here. So you've got a card. Now, you're going to need to pop all those little bits out. Okay, so now you've got the card intact, and you want to fold this in half. So you score it across. If the point here is in at 5.5 centimeters down from the centre, and that gives you the line where to score. So let's fold that over. It should just be in the centre and cross over. Now that gives you your little easel part. You just set up like that. So that piece then will fit on here. But I have gone ahead and I've cut out a white heart the same size as the one that I used for this double card. So I have a white one, and I have one in matching patterned paper from the same set. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this one just with some glue on top of the white card, like so. And it's very easy because you can just match up all the little holes in the way around, and you know you've got it just perfectly fitted on. So there you are, that's that. Now this piece has to be attached on here. Put the glue on here and not on this part, because that way you'll know exactly where to stop and you'll not end up sticking this to the part you don't want it attached to. So glue on that part, just there, and then down again like this. So there you are. Press that down nice and firmly. Whenever you finish, it won't be attached to the part you don't want it to, but it will come up like this. There you are, nice little heart easel card. But what I want to do now is attach that onto the base. So this time, glue onto the base, like so. There you are. A wee bit more this time. And then we'll put it on like that. Flatten it down nicely. That's going to look like this. Okay, there's the card, the basic card at the minute. So that's the basic card shape made now, and I've gone ahead and used these dies to cut some more shapes out to decorate it. So the largest one again I've cut out with the nice Happy You paper. I put it in here, and where that's folded at the top, I've just folded it slightly back, and then we're going to attach that onto the base. So that goes in there. And again, you can just line it up with the holes the whole way around, and you can easily get it in the right place and just looking right. So there you are. There we are. All matching. Those papers go really lovely together with all the coral and the gold and the white and the sort of rose gold effect. And now I've used the next size down, this one, to cut out a piece of the paper. Now it's exactly the same as the piece that's on the bottom plate, and I've cut that, gone ahead and die cut that, and that will go on the centre of this heart. And that sort of brings this all together when it's closed again. It's all nice and coordinated. And now we've got one of these little stickers, or it's not a sticker, it's a little sentiment topper. So they come in Dream Big and You Are Loved, and I'm going to use the You Are Loved one on this. There we are. More glue, and that goes on there. And there we are. Okay, so now because it's an easel card, you're going to need a stopper, and the stopper would go on here. So I've used the smallest die in this heart set and just cut out with white card and embossed it, and that will go on the base there. So now all you've got to do is work out where you want this to stop. Actually, you don't put glue on it at all. You put a little drop of craft foam, because the stopper needs to sit up. So, not glue. There you are. That's this bit. And that will go on roughly about there, just slightly back from the edge. You'll know yourself when you set it up where you want it to sit, so that it sits up nicely when it's like so. There you are. So now I want to add some washi tape along this area. That's why this heart has been set further back and it's left a border around the sides here. So there's two washi tapes in this, and one of them says love with hearts on it, and I'm just going to start there and bring that down the side, just leaving a narrow piece of the card showing there, right out to the edge, and trim. And then going from this edge across, just about the same distance up as you've gone in from the side on the other part there, and you can just keep that nice and even. And there we are. And just keeping the scissors flat with the side of the card, and then you can cut that off nice and straight. There you are. Okay. At that stage. Now the beautiful buttons in this set. Here they are, lovely rose gold. So I'm going to add one on here, and again with the dab of the glue, and that just decorates that nicely, like so. And then there's a packet of lovely little roses here, paper flowers, and I'm going to use 3 of those, and I just lift this down gently again, and I'm going to put those up at the top. So I've picked one slightly bigger, 2 smaller, just nip that off. I always hold on to that green wire because you can use that for other projects. And then I just put the largest one on first with some glue here, and the smaller one either side. Just fold that wire in, drop of glue on again, some there. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? There we are, and that's it so far. I might add another couple of things on, a second or two. Okay, so there's a packet of mini bows here, and I'm taking one out. There's a little drop of glue in behind the back of that, like so. And I just want to tuck that in. It'll not be too visible, but I like to tuck it in behind that top rose just to finish that off nicely. And you will need to, you could have used, I could have used a glue gun for that, and it would hold it a lot quicker. But that will do for now. And then I really just want to finish it off with a few sequins, so just a dot of glue here and there in the back. Don't want too much, just the odd one to give a little bit of sparkle. Those are gorgeous rose gold satin effect sequins. just randomly placed here and there over the card.